in glory again. It's act in the morning. I'll keep pushing, even when it's storming. Gunning for titles, I'll make my stand. Claiming glory or getting sacked in the morning.
Welcome back to Norway. It's the last Europa Conference League game today. We lost the other one, 3-1. We gave them 3 goals from 3 shots on target. That was all they had all game. And yeah, very disappointing performance. Today we are playing QARABAÞ, who I believe are... Well, actually no, they're not quite out. They really have to win, basically. They can't get through any other way. There are a few teams below us who are playing each other. That means they can't both overtake us. But a win obviously guarantees our place. I think a draw will probably be enough, to be honest. It's been left to the last minute. We have, like I say, QARABAÞ, or QARABAÞ as I normally end up calling them. Right, let's set up the opposition instructions. Okay, and one thing we are going to do today is we are going attacking from the off. We are supposed to be better than this lot, I'm pretty sure. Actually, hang on, let's have a look. No. Yeah, one thing that has happened in the last few days is... we've had someone rocking the boat. Our Portuguese right winger, Mike Borchers, who is in today after whinging that he wasn't getting enough playing time. Somebody had the damn fool idea of making him an important player, despite the fact that Daniel Hawkins is clearly better than him. We don't need to win our final match and hope results go our way. If we're in, we're in. If we win, we're in. What idiot. Oh, for God's sake. Right, we'll do that then. And, okay. We'll do that and we'll tell him we've got some faith in him because he didn't really show up last time. Yeah, so Borchers came complaining about playing time. I told him to sod off because, frankly, he doesn't play any good when he's been in. He's had one performance above about a 6.7 in all the time I've been here. He doesn't do anything useful. So I told him to sod off. Half the squad then turn up on my doorstep as usual, saying, "Oh, we don't like the way you've treated him." And so it's like, right, fine. He plays then. And if he doesn't play a 7 today, he's getting sold in December or in January. Because, frankly, I'm fed up with him. And I need to trim down foreign players. And lo and behold, he's a foreigner. So he can sod off if he doesn't perform. Quite frankly, I'm not being held to ransom by that idiot. I'm sorry? I do hope that was the man who played it back who was offside there. Why aren't they getting more possession? Shouldn't we be dominating them? Let's encourage. Look like there's that many Azerbaijani names in that side, does it? Really? Okay. Lean Valberg, who I've put in today, and Grong, who I've also put in today. Okay, and Heimerback, actually. All the ones I really sort of put in today. Haven't seen hide nor hair of Borchers yet, have we? Playing a 6.6. Good work, Mike. Yeah, you're really going all out to prove yourself. Oh yeah, I did say I wanted him to meet some targets if he wanted the playing time. Wasn't having that. Oh no, can't set me targets. Tell you what, I'll set you the target of naffing off as far as possible. I will send you to the back of beyond if I possibly can. If you don't want to be here, I will send you somewhere you definitely don't want to be. You will learn the hard way, Borchers. You do not upset me. I mean, the trouble is, I keep on being told he's a magnificent potential talent. It could be amazing. Hey, look at that. He actually managed to make a cross that someone got on the end of. Well done. Oh, 6.8. Right. Let's try focusing. Well, let's change subject and really cheer me up by talking about the England performance. Which, if you watch the first half an hour, you probably thought, yeah, we've done all right here. We're good. Good side. Yeah. Unfortunately, they make these darn things 90 minutes long. Is it me or can we hardly see the ball here? I think this is part of the problem from... I've had a little bit of an issue. I was trying to change the colours of my attributes and I had to reset to default settings, and that of course has changed the colour of the winter ball. So now you're going to struggle to see the ball in this one. Although to be perfectly honest, we aren't doing anything with it anyway. So... except conceding a goal! Hooray! Crying out loud. Right, I'm going to berate you now because this is absolutely unacceptable. Utterly unacceptable. Right, I'm going to get rid of this one. We're going to need the league table because, oh, look at that. Look at us clinging on for dear bloody life. Crying out loud. Why is it when you need them to show up, they just don't bother? Go on, Borchers. Go on. Show me what I'm missing. Brilliant. Beautiful. How very Grealish of you. Jesus wept. Oh, I'm glad we saw that. Actually, I am glad we saw that. It's just 6.5. I'm taking him off. I'm taking him off after. Actually, no, I'm not even going to bother. Actually, no, I'm not going to waste one of my stoppages. Actually, I'm going to waste one on you, Borchers. I'm going to shout at you at half time and then take you off. Well, I think we can all agree this has been pathetic. Honestly, you mention England once and it all goes like this. Why are we second best against this lot at home? What happened to the side that was playing well in the league? Well, the Viking defeat completely taken out of you, did we? Did it? Oh, by the way, we wouldn't have finished in Europe even if we had finished 5th because someone else won the cup and it dropped down to 4th place. That was actually the in Europe position. So... oh, look at you claiming the assist. Lord knows how that went in. You're still getting a bollocking at half time. Oh, don't be offside. Right, we don't need to see a Borchers cross again. Right, absolutely unacceptable. Get out there and actually play football. I don't know whose genius idea it was to play with an orange ball when there's no snow. If there's snow, fine. It's going to stand out. On grass, it just looks like a small patch of mud moving around the pitch. See, when it starts moving about quite quickly, you really lose track of it. It's like watching ice hockey, quite frankly. You know roughly where it is because people are moving quickly in that area, but you just can't tell for certain. Alright, I'm going to demand more. I mean, the one shot on target, which, let's face it, was a weirdly looping header that somehow went in. Still haven't actually created a decent chance, because that wasn't one. It just actually went in somehow. Krizan, another problem child. Hendricks isn't having a great game, is he? Look at you, Borchers, getting a shot in. Right, well, let's try Saladin then. See if you can do anything. I mean, this is the problem. None of them are particularly playing badly. We're just not playing well or actually doing anything. I mean, I know the draw gets us through, but I kind of like us to actually, you know, put in a performance, if nothing else, for you. You know, it'd be nice for you to have some decent football to watch, wouldn't it? Rather than this. We played some really good stuff off camera. I promise. Another lame shot that's never got a chance of going in. Try working the ball into the box. Try doing that. Maybe get it closer. This is berate you now. Because frankly, this is unacceptable. I set higher standards than this. You know this, boys. Just because it looks like we're going to go through doesn't mean I am going to be even remotely happy about the way you've achieved it. Because the word achieved is a massive overstatement. Right, Halvorson is tired. Krizan is also tired. Still haven't sorted out the set pieces. I really need to do that. Was he on? He might have been on. I mean, it says he might have been fractionally offside. But the linesman's not bothered about it. And he was on. 2-1. Right, shall we see if we can actually see what happened here? Okay, Gumney nodded it back over and Tagizade nodded it in. Okay, right, wow. Now, of course, they're unhappy because I've demanded more of a team that's actually winning a game, but by the barest... I mean, to be fair, QARABAÞ have done basically nothing apart from the goal they scored. But I've been thoroughly unimpressed by our performance as well. By the way, in case you can see sort of lights sort of doing things back here, it's my TV that's showing Austria-France at the moment. I have the sound off. I will continue watching it with the sound off because I am not watching ITV commentate on France. I'm sorry, there are just some things I won't do. I mean, it's bad enough watching the BBC commentate on France. Any game with Mbappe in, basically, I won't have it. I'll not have that language in my house. Well, it looks like this should be it. Oh, good. I'm glad Copenhagen. Didn't QARABAÐ... I don't know. I've got a funny feeling QARABAÐ beat Leeds, and Leeds have just beaten Copenhagen, who beat us, who've beaten QARABAG. Football's weird. Well, I'm thoroughly unimpressed, but we got the job done, I suppose. And Borchers played a 7. Well, hey. Right, I have a lot of decisions to make now. We are obviously through to the knockout stages of the Europa Conference League. And I've got to try and sort the foreign player situation out at this side. And see if I can get anyone to actually improve it after that. Because our scouts don't really still seem to know an awful lot of players. And they don't seem to ever find any... Well, this is the weird thing. I've got a scouting assignment set up for them to look for young Norwegian players between the ages of 15 and 18 who are not necessarily even all that good at the moment, but are going to be good. They reckon going to be at least like 3.5 stars in the future. They have found literally nobody, And yet, in random scouting stuff that comes up, I get like 17 and 18-year-old Norwegian players who are probably fitting that bill. I don't understand why they don't show up in the other bit. But I don't like the scouting assignments thing on this game, to be perfectly honest. I rarely use it. I don't know why I've got them set up. They're doing very little for me. I'll be better off just looking around for myself. But hey-ho. Anyway, that rant aside, yeah, like I say, I will have my work cut out trying to improve this squad if at all possible. Although, if the XG table from last season is to be believed, we don't need improving much, because we should have finished second, according to that. Anyway, thank you very much for putting up with my constant moaning in this episode. I am aware I'm doing it, and I do apologise. It's just things annoy me. And if I don't get them out now, I'll bottle them up and I'll die of stress or something. I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much, like I say, for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for the new season. Bye-bye for now.